Now, if you've been watching my channel for a few years, I think you're aware of my affinity for the fragrance by Hermes called Un Jardin sur le Nil. I love it. It's an amazing fragrance with mango and tomato leaf. Here we have a fragrance brand new for 2023. This one is called Un Jardin à Cythere. I'm excited to give you my fragrance review of this brand new release, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin today's episode and I give you my thoughts on the brand new Un Jardin à Cythere by Hermes, I'll tell you what I think of the smell, the notes, the performance, longevity, comparisons, all that good stuff. I do want to start the video off by saying that if you're a fan of fragrance-related content, please do consider supporting the channel by subscribing to it. Hit the bell icon so you can be notified whenever I do upload future videos to the channel. And of course, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, or if you took something of value from today's episode. It would really mean a lot to me. Now, Cythere, pardon my French pronunciation, I am not a native French speaker. However, I do speak English and Greek with a few other languages that I'm learning at the moment. I have partial proficiency in them. Here we have a fragrance that is inspired by an island in Greece, which is south of Peloponnese, and it's called Cythere. That's how you pronounce it in Greek, and the region is called Peloponneso. So here's a fragrance, by the way, I've never been to this island, but my grandfather is from Peloponnese, and so I do have origins and ancestry from that region of Greece. And this fragrance is really unique in the sense that it features a couple of ingredients that are not found in too many other fragrances. It does have pistachio in it. It also has olive wood. And of course, I reviewed one by Kayali recently. I have it right here behind me. This one is called Yum Pistachio Gelato. This one is pistachio-based fragrance, however, very, very sweet. Here we have a fragrance that is actually bright and citrusy and also has some woods in the dry down. I'm actually getting more lemon than anything else. In any case, I'll give you my more detailed thoughts on the smell in just a moment. Let's start things off with a quick look at the presentation. Now, this fragrance is very bright and vegetal in the opening, right? As soon as you spray this on, you're like, okay, this is going to be an Un Jardin fragrance. And of course, there's Un Jardin sur le Nil, Après la mousson, sur le toit. There's a lot of different Un Jardin fragrances, and a lot of them kind of have like this Hermes DNA about them where you're like, okay, yeah, this is an Un Jardin. It has that garden-like, vegetal feel about it. And this one, of course, is a garden in Cythere, which is the place in Greece, or I'm not sure how it's pronounced in English. I've never actually looked into it. But it says Hermes celebrates astonishment with an invitation to discover a unique garden, one that is neither green nor flowery, but golden in hue. Un Jardin à Cythere. This fragrance does kind of have like this golden hue about it. It's not grassy, but it does have this warmth to it, and it's very sun-drenched, if I can give that expression. This fragrance does have that pistachio vibe, so it kind of has like this smooth, nutty, yet not powdery vibe to it, and it is more vegetal than it is floral. I don't get anything explicitly floral from this one. I can easily say if it smells like jasmine or narcissus or rose or iris or whatever. I'm not getting anything floral from this, and even if I am, it's something very clean, very subtle, but it opens up very citrusy, and I feel like I'm getting more lemon than anything else. And the lemon that I'm getting from this fragrance is actually very bright and very radiant, and I think it adds to that golden hue that is mentioned in the marketing of this fragrance. Of course, in terms of that vegetal component, I am assuming it's coming from the olive wood. Now, olive for me also has a very unique smell, and I suppose a lot of times it smells like vinegar because that's where olives are stored. And so I'm not getting that sort of a culinary characteristic from it, but I am getting a certain vegetal smoothness from it that is really, really nice. And when I'm thinking of summertime fragrances that I would really enjoy, this one comes to mind immediately. So in terms of curating my summer rotation from 2023, I think it goes without saying that I do expect to wear this one a lot. Now I'm just sort of calculating in my mind, is this one going to be more of a like than Un Jardin sur le Nil, which is one of my favorites of all time? I don't know. I really do love Un Jardin sur le Nil. I don't know if this one is going to trump that fragrance or if it's going to be kind of along the same level or maybe a bit inferior to it, but all I can say is I need to sort of build or develop some memories with it, and oh, it's really, really nice. If you're a fan of the other Un Jardin fragrances from Hermes, you definitely have to check this one out. I think this one does things in a really wonderful, unique way. Definitely on the smooth, soft, subtle, vegetal side of things. Not sweet, not floral, not aquatic, but definitely citrusy, heavy on the citrus in the opening. Let's go ahead and finish things off with my overall assessment. Now, first up, in terms of the uniqueness and the overall smell, I do love the overall smell. Very bright, sunny, cheerful, with some unique ingredients in here. So I love the fact that this fragrance is actually doing things a little bit differently, yet still embodying that Un Jardin DNA that you've tried in many other Hermes fragrances. In terms of longevity on this one, longevity was okay. It was about 7 hours on my skin. Projection was wonderful for the first half hour to 45 minutes. It radiated beyond an arm's length. It became an elbow's length scent right around hour 4, a skin scent right around hour 7. In terms of the versatility, perfectly unisex, great for the hotter weather, great for casual or formal scenarios, and I think this one is great for anybody of any age. In terms of the presentation, I think it looks really nice. My only qualm with it is whether you're buying the 50 ml or the 100 ml. I feel like if you have a little bit of each, it doesn't look nice, but if you have a bunch of 100 mils lined up, it actually does look really nice, especially considering the fact that they all are different colors, so you can kind of create like various hues from it. But my final verdict on this fragrance is it's wonderful. I don't know how close it smells to Cythere, which is the island in Greece that I've never been to, or I think I've never been to it, but it does smell like a very bright, cheerful, sunny sort of a fragrance, and it's going to be high up in my summer rotation. I look forward to featuring it in my summer list for my 2023 summer top 10. In any case, thank you so much for joining me. That was my review of the brand new Un Jardin à Cythere by Hermes. Pardon my pronunciation, I am not a native French speaker. If you took something of value from today's episode, please do consider supporting the channel by subscribing to it. Once again, hit the bell icon and click where it says enable all notifications. This way you could be notified whenever I do upload these daily videos. And of course, give this video a thumbs up if you learned something or if you took something of value from today's review. It would really mean a lot to me. Thanks again for watching. Love you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.